Hey guys, long time no see. Back on the Camaro today. After watching some videos from asicerik, I've decided to look at this seatbelt hump to make the wheel clearance okay while I'm already working back here. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I still have the axle on, so I measured out from the center out this way 15 inches. It's just a approximated guess for the diameter of the wheel and tire based on a 16-inch rim that I have on my S10 with somewhat low profile tires. So I just measured the diameter of that and then added 2 inches to it. So anyway, I put this mark here, and it's pretty much up to the seatbelt hole. And the reason I'm already looking at this is because I'm about to work on this panel. So what I think I'm going to do with my replacement panel is similar to up here. I'm going to come out and cut here, and then after I get this cut out, then I'll worry about reconstructing all this before I weld the new panel in. So let me show you what I'm about to do on the new panel. Measured 1.5 inches out here, which is going to line up with the center of the seatbelt hole. So I'm going to go ahead and put some tape on here and cut this off. Cutting up some more of this truck ladder rack. Going to make some more bracing for the car using this reciprocating saw. I'm going to cut it here and then somewhere up here. This brace I'm working on is going to go right here. My plan is I'm going to cut out both sides and have them both cut out at the same time, so I can only have to get the blaster out once and blast the inner frame rails, and then I can prime under there all at the same time. So this brace is to help hold the tunnel up, because really this will just kind of be suspended out here. So I can put this on, and I might even put this on, I'm not sure. But also, you can see well, if I can get back there, a gap it leaves in the back, and then the gap in the front down here. I'm going to use this angle grinder to grind a angle into this. Angle grinder to grind an angle, yeah, on both ends, but in opposite directions, to hopefully close up some of that gap. Okay guys, so I'll walk you through everything I've done up to this point. So this is pretty much just a rough cut, cut it out so that I can sit the panel in there and then etch my fine cut, I guess. But so what I did is I just cut a square out up to here and over, and I did that with a sawzall or reciprocating saw, and that cut through it really quick. So you got to be really careful with that, because it'll get away from you real quick. So then after that, I took my air hammer, and where the metal was here, I just went somewhere in the middle of the rail and just laid into it and cut back and forth this way. And then after that, I took the air hammer and got up underneath it and got all of the welds broken loose. And over here, I took a Dremel and cut all the way down here, being careful not to cut too deep and cut through this other layer of metal here. So then after I did that, I took the air hammer and got underneath this metal and broke all the welds and pried the metal up from here. Got the panel pulled down with these self-tapping screws. I still haven't made my final cut. This is just to mark the outline of the panel. So I started with a paint marker And then I went over the top of it with a scribe. Just scribed a line around. So next I'm going to take these self-tapping screws out and then cut around here. Up here where there's another layer of metal underneath, I'm probably going to use the Dremel like I did before. But around here where there's nothing back behind it, I'm going to use the cutoff wheel. So I cut all of this out that I was talking about. This is what the inside of the frame rail looks like. And, I'll go ahead and put the panel in, or set the panel in place real quick. So it fits pretty good. A lot tighter of a fit than when I did this rear panel up here, because I pulled it down with the screws first and then I scribed. But I'm pretty happy with it. One thing I'm going to do is when I start welding the panel in, this back panel here, I want to kind of pull it forward and get a little closer up here. But I think I'm going to call it a day here. Next video, I'll probably be working on the seatbelt hump, relocating the seatbelt bolt here, similar to what asicerik or Eric did. He moved it down here somewhere. So that's it for the day. I'll see you guys in the next video.